We're here to ask you to bless Robert, Amanda, Cole, Davis, Graham, Tate, and Mary Hannah. Father, we're asking you to bless the entire family because this calling on Robert's life affects them all. May you bless and protect them. Lord, may you smile on them and be gracious to them. May you show them your favor and give them your peace. For Robert, I ask that he would keep you first in his life. When the job gets tough and more work needs to be done, may he fight the temptation to neglect his relationship with you in order to get more work done. May he sense that his most important work of the day is the time he spends with you. I ask that you would help Robert to keep his family as priority above his work. May his wife and children know that their father loves them more than he loves his job. And I ask that you would give Robert wisdom and discernment as to how best serve the people of Ohio as our treasurer. Your word tells us if anyone needs wisdom, ask our generous God and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking, but when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver. For a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Their loyalty is divided between God and the world, and they are unstable in everything they do. Robert, know that if you find yourself not knowing what to do, ask God for wisdom and trust that he will give it to you. And finally, Father, we ask that you would use Robert for your glory and our good. Your glory first. Use Robert to magnify the glorious name of Jesus as he serves as treasurer. And use him for our good second. May you use Robert in a way that blesses all people in the state of Ohio. We ask all of these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pastor, thank you very much. She first joined the Ohio Supreme Court in 2012, having been elected to fill an unexpired term. Justice Kennedy was reelected to a full term on the court in 2014. She carried all 88 counties, some 73% of the popular vote. She is no stranger to Findlay Hancock County. Well-known, strong judicial voice, well-supported, and perhaps more importantly this evening, a close personal friend of the Sprague family. Here to administer the oath of office, please welcome the Honorable Justice Sharon Kennedy of the Ohio Supreme Court.
Would you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Robert Cole Sprague,
I, Robert Cole Sprague,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of Ohio,
and the Constitution of Ohio,
and I will faithfully
and I will faithfully
and impartially
and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all of the duties incumbent
all of the duties incumbent
upon me
upon me
as the treasurer of the state of Ohio.
as the treasurer of the state of Ohio.
This I do as I shall answer unto God.
This I do as I shall answer unto God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 49th Treasurer of the great state of Ohio, Robert Cole Sprague.
not just for being here tonight, but for the service that you provide the state of Ohio and the Supreme Court of Ohio. Thank you so very much for what you do. And of course, most importantly, I would like to thank my family. To my mom and dad, thank you for the strong values that you've given me. Thanks for always being in my corner. And my wife Amanda, it's your love and your quiet strength that's inspired our family to make it through this very difficult campaign. I love you and thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Findlay, Ohio, is this not the best hometown in the world to be from? We put Findlay, Ohio on the map, isn't that right, Lydia? So is she going to be great in the governor's office? I want to thank all of my friends and family and supporters. Thank you all for being here tonight. You know, this journey really started here in Findlay with some quiet conversations that I had with some close friends here in Findlay. And we talked about bringing a new generation of excellence and innovation to the Treasurer's Office. Everyone in this room has been part of this journey. And tonight, we start turning that vision into reality. Let me talk to you a little bit about excellence. By excellence, I mean a true commitment to doing what's right by the residents of this state and the Treasurer's Office. Excellence begins with people, and it ends with people. People who are honest, capable, hardworking, and trustworthy, and those are the type of people that we've assembled for our leadership team. We've assembled one of the best and most talented leadership teams in the Buckeye State. In Ohio, you will be proud of the work that we do in the Treasurer's Office. The Treasurer's Office holds a very deep understanding and sophistication in finance, investment management, accounting, and trust. In the 4 years ahead, we will pursue excellence in each and every one of these categories and make the Treasury the most trusted and helpful financial institution in Ohio. And that's where innovation comes in. Ohio and the Treasurer's Office has the ability to make people's lives better. During my administration, the challenges facing Ohio are going to be answered with innovative solutions, innovative financial solutions. First of all, we're going to help people with disabilities, developmental disabilities. The stable account that the state of Ohio has, quite honestly, is the preeminent one in the United States. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take it to the next level. We've got some ideas to add on to it, make it easier for families to use, make it better for not just Ohioans, but allow everyone in the United States to have access to this fantastic program. We're going to help people with developmental disabilities. We're going to fight the crises that are taking Ohioans' lives. You know, we're ground zero for the heroin epidemic. We're also ground zero for infant mortality in the United States. And I think with our social impact bond concept, we can begin through this very sophisticated financial concept to pay for programs that work. And you know what that means? It means we're going to save Ohioans' lives, and that's where we're going. And finally, we're going to look out for the next generation of Ohioans. You know, our next, by the way, I have 5 children, if you haven't noticed. And we think about the cost of college. And so many children now, as they're growing up in Ohio, end up assuming a crushing amount of college student loan debt. And I think that's something we can do with some financial literacy, with some programs through the Treasurer's Office, to help the next generation of Ohioans not get caught in this college student loan debt trap. Innovation, excellence, and hard work. These are my commitments to you. These are my commitments to you. I want to serve the people of our great state each day, and each day I will strive to serve with integrity, keep your tax dollars safe, and provide the leadership that you deserve in the Treasurer's Office. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting your trust in me. And I want to thank the voters of Ohio for putting their trust in me. I will not let you down. I'm truly honored. May God bless you. May He turn His face towards you. And may God bless the great state of Ohio. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a night, what a night. Robert, outstanding, what a great turnout. Many great supporters here from the beginning. You're all very lucky to be here tonight, not just because we have the opportunity to send one of Finley's own down to Columbus and be the chief financial officer of our great state, but the real reason you're lucky is Dave Glass already used 50% of the material I had prepared for the toast tonight. So it's going to be much, much shorter. I had the opportunity to serve as Robert's treasurer for his Ohio House campaigns. And it was a great experience. We spent a lot of time in meetings, sitting over lunch, discussing campaigns, discussing issues and happenings in Columbus. And we would always pose people sitting around the table with Robert in different positions, different stances to take to see how those might play out in the electorate. But invariably, the question that would be posed back to us by Robert was, is it the right thing to do? It wasn't about whether it was going to get him votes, it was whether it was the right thing to do. Is that apple juice? Okay. Because I saw some low in first. When the opioid crisis first started to grip our great state, Robert was one of the first, if not the first, legislature to try to do something about it. He wrote legislation, he got bills passed, he got bills signed by Governor Kasich to help combat the opioid crisis that's been gripping our state. And it is that sense of right and wrong, it's that sense of duty, it's that conscientiousness that not just made Robert a great legislature, but it's going to make him a great treasurer for the state of Ohio as well. We're very lucky to have him going down to Columbus on Finley's behalf. You know, Dave talked about the long history his family has of public service. He's now going to continue that legacy for us down in Columbus as the chief financial officer of the state. His office is going to manage over $220 billion worth of financial assets. That is a lot of money. But I can't think of anyone who's more capable, who's more competent, and frankly, anyone I would trust to go down there and do that job other than Robert Cole Sprague. So, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to raise your glasses and let us toast the 49th treasurer of the great state of Ohio, a true son of the flag city, Robert Cole Sprague. Thank you. I've been told by Dave Glass he will not be coming up to say anything else because I took the rest of his material. So go ahead, enjoy yourselves tonight. Let's celebrate Robert's election.